Why, hello there. This is H.J. Tenchi doing a bad Dyrus impersonation. Oh, we're gonna play some Civilization. I don't know how to do his voice. Okay. we all know that I don't know what to click and don't know how to do impersonations. So how about we just play some Gods and Kings? I apologize for it taking so long. Besides having to wait till the Friday or Saturday of so a couple days ago to actually unlock for me, because it unlocked late, and then also to get everything set up for it and going, took a lot longer than I wanted to. Unfortunately, I had a bunch of videos and they're ready to go, and I actually deleted the first couple hours. So kind of yeah. So let's start out with the Pangaea Plus. We'll just start out nice and normal. I will start tiny because I do want to get kind of my first game in. I've played a couple hours, as I said. I've lost the footage for it, unfortunately. So I'm up to about 150 turns of actual Gods and Kings playing. I haven't played a whole lot else in that, so I still don't know a whole lot about what the game is and how to play it. But I know enough to at least get us going, and we should be okay. We do have new leaders such as the Celts with Boudica returning from Civ 4, which I'm happy about. Carthage. We also have Sweden. Ethiopia, another one's returning that I really enjoyed. I'm happy about them. I really like Ethiopia. I would assume they're good in this one too. Austria. We also have Byzantium and the Netherlands. So really cool new civs. I'm really happy about that. There's a few that you probably don't have that I do, such as Mongolia. Oh, the Huns are new too. And others, but Denmark, we all know Denmark. But those are my DLC ones that I've picked up. So anybody can pick those up. They actually do go on sale pretty often too. Anyways, I'm going to pick Sweden. Normally I would just random, except the Immortal Woo one I played last set. But someone in the comments mentioned that he wanted to see Sweden because he hadn't seen Sweden yet. So we'll do Sweden. I turned off quick movement, and so I just have quick combat on. Tiny. I will play on Emperor just because I don't know what the hell is going on in God and King. And we'll go from there.
All hail the transcendent King Gustavus Adolphus, founder of the Swedish Empire and her most distinguished military tactician. It was during your reign that Sweden emerged.
Alright, yeah. And sorry about kind of spewing out all that info right away. I've done that intro a bazillion times and really wanted to get that over with. Nonetheless, instead of arguing with the narrator, I'll go through here. Our passive leader bonus is we gain 90 influence with city-states when we gift them a great person. There's a possibility of giving someone a great person and getting immediate allies with them. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. But do you want to give a whole great person to them? Later on, like in the Woo game, I could have given away generals and been fine. When we declare friendship, I would assume with other civs, ours and our friend will gain 10% bonus to great person production. So that's, at least they synergize. We have a new mounted unit for our late Renaissance. This should be replacing the... Is it Knight? Lancer. I'm assuming it replaces the Lancer. It will start... Let's see. Okay, so if they're stacked on top of each other, the Great General can move the same distance this guy would be able to, which is pretty darn impressive for the Great General, moving him around, or at least keeping him up with this unit. Also, he'll the military unit Hakapelita. I don't know. Someone will have to do that. My Swedish viewers, help me. I'm sure you'll know how to pronounce that well enough. But he'll gain a 50% combat bonus when he's on top of a Great General. Giggity. Let's see. We also have a new unit that replaces the Rifleman, and it starts out with March. March is, 3 or 4 upgrades in? So, no, actually it might be 4 or 5. I think it's 4. And every time I move or perform an action, including attacking, I'll heal, like I was fortified and healing. So that's pretty darn useful, actually. Not amazing, but, I'll take it. So anyways, that out of the way, we have some pretty cool music going on. It's kind of an interesting start here. Guess we'll plant right off the bat. So a lot of jungle for possible science. I will probably get rid of some of these, though, just in the effort that I need to. We will go monument right off the bat. As you can see, the new tech tree is different. We have shrines added to pottery, which is really nice. That's something we need to go for pretty early. We have new bowmen between our archers, chariot archers, and crossbowmen over here, called composite bowmen. Spearmen are actually useful now. They're 11 strength. They've been buffed pretty good. As far as I was concerned, spearmen kind of sucked because by the time people were using the horse units in a lot of games with AIs, you were already moving on to something that was stronger, even though that they have a bonus. So, and honestly, okay, well, the bonus gives you more than the swordsman usually. Sure, but how many horse units do you ever see the computer use unless they have a special horse unit that you can build? So, definitely want to improve that. I definitely want to get calendar as well. I'll start out with mining because I'm going to need to go and get bronze working to clear jungles. So the research tree's been changed. Okay, that's not a bad expansion too. Maybe a second or third expansion. Units have been rebalanced. There's new luxury resources, new civs, new, I think, strategic resources. Catapults don't take iron anymore. That's a dead end. Son of a bitch. Wasted turns. The game. There's a dig spot. Ooh, okay. Ethiopia. Cool. What's up, Ethiopia? That means we're going to have to fight you. I'm not too happy about that. If a civ finds you that early, that means they're close. And how I play, we will fight. I don't share well. Don't play well with others. So we'll keep looking around though in the meantime. New research. Might as well you know what? Actually, let's pick up, let's see, F6. Let's pick up pottery because that'll give our city something to build too. We need desert. Very interesting layout here. Okay, awesome. I'll take free pottery. Hell yeah. Okay, so we will then go with, let's go bronze working. Interesting little start, different. Okay, so someone founded a Pantheon. Someone is able to get to 15 faith early on. Possibly, I think, Boudica or someone that has like faith bonuses. Pretty much that is the beginning of starting a religion. So we're going to need to do that. We're going to need to do that quick.
I have some
And I will get into that more as it becomes relevant. This has also been changed, which I'm kind of disappointed in. Because this was, you know, at Liberty you get your culture. Then it used to be a free settler and 50% settler bonus build speed. And then the production, 5% production. So flipping these up, I can't get a settler out as quick, or I have to sacrifice getting this worker early and rush down here. It's nice because, you know, the extra production early on is useful, and normally I would just ignore that, but I definitely can't get a settler as early. Oh man, they're churning right along. Yeah, he already knows where I am. So pretty much now, open borders, from what I can tell, is kind of useless. Like selling open borders, it doesn't give you money, it seems like. This is the new open borders. And so he's going to start up an embassy in my main capital. And he's going to give me 25 gold for that. So that's like kind of the open borders. What the embassy will do is allows us to trade open borders and defensive packs. Plus now you can see where I am. And I didn't accept that, did I? Whatever. Alright, 20 culture. That is excellent. It's going to give us a big boost. 20 culture boost from ruins is definitely something I've always really been a big fan of. Fantastic. A nice little wonder there. Not so fantastic. Some Barbies. A lot of Barbies. Okay, well, I guess we're going this way then. Alright, so I'll get the production going just because I want to go with a settler. What I've done in the past is instead of building a worker now, I build a worker through this and then go through settler because later on it'll take less time for me to build a worker. The problem with that is, well, not the problem, but how I feel right now, I can't really build a whole lot of improvements right now just for the fact that there's so much jungle. So as I'm researching and getting that out of the way, I'll just build the regular worker and pick up another worker as I build a second city. Pretty much rambling a lot. I apologize. It all makes sense as I play. Okay. Pretty much all we're doing, as always, starting a good infrastructure, getting things going. Got a nice little wall going here of mountains. Could be good, could be bad. And just kind of looking around. Same thing that you do every Civ game. It changes a little bit of what you want to research and what you want to build, sure, but I mean, other than that, the games are pretty similar. Luckily, there's just production everywhere except where we started, which is fantastic because usually in our Let's Plays lately, we're not getting a whole lot of production, and I love me some production. Okay, double barbs. I definitely want to pick up calendar. Animal husbandry wouldn't be bad. We'll try this to see if we have any horses here. I doubt we will, considering the terrain. Kind of interested nonetheless. Okay, there's Ethiopia. And I'm highly doubting that I'll be able to get back in time, unfortunately. Yeah. This guy is going to be pretty much useless for me now, unfortunately, I think. Also, you notice the damage up there? Stop it. We are no longer working with 10 health. We're now working with 100. So, I normally was like, whoa, what the hell? What'd you do? This is crazy. It just kicked the decimal over. So, if you take it that way, it's probably not a big deal. And that's not Ethiopia. Great. Well, they're pretty far away. Fortunately, my warriors are too. I'm going to have to build another warrior now. But Rome... Wow, they actually have a good start too. Rome has caused problems for us in the past.
Poco, pero te
Sure, why not? Really no reason not to, I guess. Unless you don't want them seeing where you are. But, you know, it's AI, so they'll eventually see us. What do I want to do? Calendar definitely want to pick up. Sailing wouldn't be bad. Archery wouldn't be bad. Let's go for calendar first. Okay, barbs, just keep going. Alright, we might be able to get through here. That would be fantastic. Okay, we're going to lose our growth from the jungle tiles here, but definitely it's going to be extremely worth getting the luxury resources hooked up. Also, salt, a new resource. Not only is it a luxury resource that gives you happiness, but it has production, food, and gold on it. It's my new favorite resource. There's also copper, crabs making a return from Civ 4. So a lot of new stuff I'm really excited about. Okay, there's Ethiopia. It's kind of tempting to actually kick out a... You know what? Actually, let's kind of go against what I was saying earlier. Let's get that worker right now. Considering that with all these jungle tiles, it's going to be hard because we got to tear through the jungle first and then build the improvement. So let's do that, and then we'll kick out a settler. Okay, so we've gained our first faith point. As you can see, if you highlight this in the third, I guess, line of information under one produced by cities, is we need 15 faith, and then we'll be able to adopt a Pantheon. Now, it normally would be about 10, I believe, but someone already took it. So just like a social policy, but in an international sense, every time someone founds a Pantheon, it goes up, the requirements. So, we'll deal with that. Not a issue at the moment. I will cut this down. Jeez Louise. Remove jungle 5 turns? That's ridiculous. You know, we'll do a granary. I usually don't build granaries, and although there is a decent amount of food nearby, there is a decent amount of food nearby. That should be okay this time. Okay, kind of want to get away from the barb archers. No reason to give them money. Sure. We did not accept it last time. We'll accept it this time. That's a nice little spot. Stone and silver. It seems like the couple times I've been playing, maybe it's a Pangaea Plus because I tried it on the last map too. I tried Pangaea as well. It seems like there's some really good starts. And I know they always try and put you near something that relates to your civ, unless you turn it off. But it seems lately it's been pretty good. So I don't know if they've changed stuff with Gods and Kings on that or not, or if I'm just probably imagining things. Alright, more ruins. For being a little tiny map, it's not a bad size. I'm guessing this is pretty much going to be most of it. Okay, 90 gold. A nice little addition. We now have our plantation able to be built. Also, starts that have like a bunch of desert or tundra and stuff that would pretty much really cripple your early game. I've now kind of been rectified with the Pantheons, and I'll show you that as we pick up our first Pantheon pretty soon. About 4 or 5 more turns. Yeah. Let's see if we can pick up the Great Library. It's a little late. Unfortunately, I didn't beeline straight to it, which you usually need to do with the Great Library, depending on the civs that you're playing with, obviously. But I will want to pick up... Actually, you know what? Archers... I'll pick up 1 archer, but they're going to be really... they're not going to be nearly as effective with all this rough terrain, because they won't be able to shoot through the forest. Okay, definitely on our next social policy, I want to pick up our settler. So our city here is starting to look pretty good. Okay, and as you can see, we heal up. Instead of the 2 that we would heal up, you just kick the decimal place over. We're now healing 20 per turn in our cultural boundaries. Normally it'd be 10. So not really big changes here. And the Barbs kicked out a Spearman, huh? Wow. Caesar built Stonehenge. It's perfectly fine with me. Check down here just in case. Add in the new icon for attacking. The city can attack is that. Excellent time for our archer to come up. Oh, wow. I'll build 1 more archer to place in my next city. Mine has been destroyed. Okay, they're pillaging my mines. Oh, what's that? Ooh, look at that. Truffles. Nice. Little piggy. Truffles is a luxury resource. Nice. Okay, first of all, dude, don't be a dick. Okay. Another Pantheon was founded. That's not so bueno. Oh, that sucks. Just as we got the amount of points. So we're going to have to wait another 5 turns. Damn. That's unfortunate. We were just about to get the Pantheon too. We got sniped. You know what? Let's go deal with these barbs over here. The wheel would be nice. Philosophy, drama, and poetry. I